What's happening, life gainers? I hope you guys have been doing all you can to save and invest your money and have been using some trading platform to take advantage of what's been going on in this red hot stock market. Today I'm going to show you guys what's in my 200 some odd thousand portfolio on Robinhood to give you a sense of how I do stocks, where I'm heavily invested at, and maybe it can motivate you to find a sector that you really love and that you can pay attention to. If you're finding me for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so when I drop videos, you get them. Also, follow me on Instagram. If you have questions and comments, you can always DM me on the gram. And if you ever want to go live with me talking about stocks and business, hit me up there too, and we'll make sure that that can happen. So let's jump on my computer and take a look at my Robinhood account to show you guys what I've got going on right now. And so this is my Robinhood account. It is live today. Today is Thursday, August 26, 2020. And as we scroll down, these are some options I have that ain't looking too hot. But in my portfolio, I have a sector that I call my pet stocks, or my wife at least says I have certain pet stocks. Disney is a pet stock. I've got 50 shares. Nvidia is another pet stock. I got 50 shares. Tesla is a big pet stock. I've got 100 shares. SPHD is a stock that pays a monthly dividend. I'm real heavy into ETFs. The way I got started in stock investing was through exchange traded funds. And this one pays a good dividend. They pay about 5% and they pay you back each month. And I do like to leverage with ETFs just in the event things go crazy with some of these other names that I have, because I'm real stock heavy in tech. Target, another pet stock. That's my favorite retailer. Amazon, I've got a share of that. BEPC is an energy play. And what they do is they have invested a lot of money in alternative energies as well as some money in old school energy. But 70% of their money is in solar, wind, and new alternative ways to get energy. And they pay a nice dividend too, so that's why I have them. Palantir, I just talked about them in my last video. One of my favorite innovative stocks that does data analytics, and they have contracts with the government and have now expanded into the private sector. Aereo is a play that I have, and I've got 100 shares of them. That's a play on the future. I'm just waiting for this stock to grow. E-Man is a play on the future as well. This deals with electric vehicles, three-wheelers, and where people think we're going to be going with that. Orbicon is another stock that deals with the future and security. They've got government contracts stemming from with NASA to a lot of things dealing with aviation, so I've got them. I got 50 shares of Roblox. One of my favorite stocks. This is another pet stock. Roblox is the gaming organization that is just going to be blowing up. I see this stock being just like Google at some point in time, because what they do, they allow kids, and now they're moving up to teenagers, to build video gaming platforms and build these worlds and sell them. In the same way I'm up here on YouTube talking to you guys and I'm going to be able to monetize this video, they are allowing kids to make up these worlds and games and monetize it. This thing is going to do nothing but grow. And they took contracts with local school municipalities as something that can help kids grow in school. So if you haven't checked out Roblox, get you some of that. MPWH. The reason why you see this stock in here is because it's a high dividend paying stock, and I'll click on it for you so you can just see. It's Medical Properties Trust. Basically, they take their money and they work with companies that are in the medical field in terms of them having real estate. And they pay a let's see, where's their dividend at? 5.5% dividend. I'm big into dividend stocks. You got to make sure you've got dividend stocks in your portfolio. VZ is Verizon. I've got 100 shares of them. They are another play for dividends, and also my play in the 5G. KO, Coca-Cola, 100 shares. Just quite simply, that is a stock that has been owned by many people who are millionaires and billionaires, and they pay a good dividend too. The stock itself doesn't move much, but you guys will learn on this journey. A lot of dividend stocks don't grow fast in terms of the way you see some of the other hyper growth stocks do. Energy Transfer is another dividend stock. And I have that in there because I like getting money back, and they pay quarterly and they pay about 6%. FireEye is my play on cybersecurity. So anytime you start seeing issues with hacking, because it's only going to get worse, you want to have a company in your portfolio that deals with that. FireEye is my play. There are some other ones out there you can mess with, but for me and the value, I got FireEye. XPO is a logistics company similar to UPS and some of these others, but in my opinion, they've been drastically undervalued when they deliver just as much value, and so that's my logistics play. Robinhood is a brokerage. Even though they are a brokerage, I consider them a technology company, so that's why they're in my portfolio to the tune of 100 shares. And Docs was referred to me by a very, very smart man named Brad Krantz, who does a podcast with Britt Whitmire. I will leave their link in the description if you love hearing political news that skews liberal. He turned me on to this stock, and what does it do? Doximity is basically the LinkedIn for doctors. Only difference is they also have a network where doctors can use and make phone calls to patients without disclosing their home phone numbers if you're making these phone calls from home. And this stock has done nothing but grow since I bought it about 4 months ago. Highly recommend you get this stock before it takes off. GXO was the splitting of XPO, because not only does XPO do logistics, but they have warehouses where people store their products. So they decided to break the company up into two parts. They've got XPO and now they have GXO, and GXO is the part of the company that warehouses and holds equipment and things of that nature for tons of companies. Tesla, Nike, Puma, all kinds of companies. This right here, weekly, is a weekly paying stock. I think it's the SoFi Weekly. Let me click in there. Yes, the SoFi Weekly Paying Dividend ETF. And like I told you guys before, I like ETFs because they tend to be very, very stable no matter what happens to the marketplace. HVBT, Hive, that is my play in the blockchain technology. If you guys followed my channel, my main channel, you remember I had a whole lot of Riot. I bought Riot when it was $6, and then Riot went all the way to $70. And I hope you guys jumped in on that. A lot of my people did jump in on it and was very happy. And that's when people actually start believing in the research I do on these stocks. And last but not least, Tilray, that's my play in the marijuana game. But there's certainly others you can mess with out there. There's ACB. There's quite a number of those you can play. But for me, Tilray is the strongest company in that group, so I mess with them. And then last but not least, I do have a whole Bitcoin because I am now a believer in what you can do with cryptocurrency. And then for my blockchain boost, what I believe is going to happen with blockchain, I've got one Ethereum coin, and those are my two plays in the crypto space. Ladies and gentlemen, that is some insight into what I have in my portfolio that I'm looking to build upon over the next couple of years to grow my wealth and grow my opportunities and have something to pass down to my daughter when she becomes older and wants to make decisions about life. I strongly encourage you guys to find some sector, whether it's energy, whether it's tech, whether it's FANG, whether it's retail, that you really, really love, and specialize yourself in that sector. But as always, you want to try to have a diverse portfolio. And so as you've seen in my portfolio, I've got crypto, I've got ETFs, I've got tech, I've got retail, because in the event that one of those tends to lag, hopefully the other ones can keep it boosted. But let me know what you guys got in your portfolio, and let me know if you've got anything in your portfolio that you just seen in my portfolio. That's going to do it for this video. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, get yourself that life game. By the way, if you haven't gotten a Robinhood account, use my code. Link is in the video description. Go ahead and start you an account with Robinhood. Start building on that wealth for your future and for now, because I will have videos showing you guys how to make money month to month on Robinhood. And until that next sexy as hell video, I'll see you.